Well, I'm so thankful for the opportunity to have met Sydney Fletcher through Lunch Club. She is a Canadian. She came to our group and here in the US, but brought so many skills and talents that we thought, I think we need to start opening the doors to our Canadian friends. And so it has turned into a thing here at Evolution Business Development. So Sydney has some incredible information for us today. And without further ado, I give you Sydney Fletcher.
Yay, thank you, Isis. And thank you all for being here and for having me. I wanted to start my presentation off with a little bit of interactivity. So familiarize yourselves with the chat box if you haven't already. And my presentation is going to be about the silent killer of business. So I want to get your feedback. What do you think are some of the killers of business, the things that take our businesses down and cause businesses trouble? Josh, obscurity, not asking for help, being forgotten, not knowing your numbers, not setting goals. Oh my God, so many. I can't even keep up with all of you. Lack of follow-up, good one. Bad investment, stress, ignorance, pitching before probing. These are also good. Lack of action. Awesome. Okay, so who can give me a drum roll? That's right. Okay, keep drum rolling. I'm gonna share my screen. Here we go. So this is my answer to this question. The real killer of business being this thought, I don't know. So all of the things that you shared with me could fall under this thought. There were many that did. And all of those ideas that you provided with me are true in a sense. But what I want you to know is that most problems that we face in business are just that. They're problems, they're obstacles, and they're questions that require answers. And oftentimes we end up answering those questions with this thought of, I don't know. Our perceived inability to answer the problems, questions, or obstacles that come our way. And it's landing on this answer, I don't know, and stopping there that kills our businesses. So I don't know is what I like to refer to as a parrot thought. It's really well trained, it's really well rehearsed, and it's a thought that takes little thought to come up with. And while this parrot thought seems innocent enough, it's a bit like the Freddy Krueger of business. So it slashes our resourcefulness and it stops us from digging deeper into our own brain. When we allow I don't know to be our final answer, it kills our curiosity and it destroys our resilience as leaders and business owners. So as adults, we seem to be afraid of questions. We're terrified of not having answers, the right answer. So terrified that oftentimes we don't even give ourselves the chance to think about and explore what the answer could be. And I see this all of the time with clients where I will be formulating a question for them, and before I've even offered the question fully, they've already answered with, I don't know. The truth is, this is where the magic is. The magic exists in the places where we have to think deeper than surface level. The magic exists in the questions that we can't solve quickly or easily. And we have great examples in history for this. Think about the Wright brothers and the invention of the airplane. The vast amount of I don't knows that they had to contend with. Or Steve Jobs, a man who quite literally was obsessed with seeing past I don't know, a man who ultimately revolutionized the telephone and communication. Or Madam C.J. Walker, the world's first female millionaire, who invented a line of African-American hair products in the late 1800s, early 1900s, after suffering from a scalp ailment that resulted in her own hair loss. These people that I mentioned not only revolutionized their businesses, they revolutionized the world, quite simply because they were willing to see past "I don't know." So if you take anything from this presentation, let it be this: get comfortable with questions and take the time to answer them with thought. Sit down and just think about what your answers would be. In other words, do not let "I don't know" be an answer that you're satisfied with. This alone will help you to access more creativity, more resilience, and more joy in your business. So I wanted to be able to provide you with something that could assist you, because sometimes this is easier said than done. And so if you go to this link, there's a worksheet full of questions that you can use to help you get to a more deeper answer than maybe you see on surface level. And I'll share that link in the chat also so that it's easy to find. Remember that you are all far more capable than you think you are. As a coach, my work is in helping people dig deeper into their hearts and their minds so that they can create businesses that are unique to them, and so that they can ultimately make the impact they're meant to make. So to find out more about me and my work, you can head to sydneyfletcher.com, and definitely consider following me on Instagram. It's sort of my playground. It's where I like to share a lot of helpful content. And thanks so much to everybody for listening, and to Isis for having me.
Well, it was our pleasure. Thank you so much. It was great to see your debut performance on here.
Yay.